source?
Yeah, source.
Okay. HDMI 1.
Try 2.
2.
Yeah, man.
I think I got the computer hooked up to that one. On the floor.
Oh, really?
Look at DVD.
Well,
but
maybe it's 3 then.
What? Okay.
It's one of them.
Okay, let me cut on the power.
Yeah. Let's do home. Cause it ain't. Yes, it might be 2.
Okay, wait, we can go to 2.
And like I tell everybody else, what happens is, if you haven't used it in a while, it'll go blank. So the HDMI won't recognize it. You got to go home.
I got to go home.
On this, but.
Okay.
She shooting coming up.
Is it hooked up right in back there?
Mm-hmm.
Take the computer thing out. Which one is the computer?
Okay, who's in here? Alright, there she go.
Okay.
Alright, so she first starting up. Fire TV.
Well, why she ain't got on no lights? Come on, it's dark.
She Texas ain't cut lights on when we came in here. Alright, searching for remote. So you got first thing out of tap. For those watching, Donna, whatever, and Cassandra, tap the once you plug it in, because of course I got several people they want me to show them how to do it. So instead of going there, it's got everything is done by video now. So after you have plugged it into the television in the HDMI correct spot and connected it, then cut the TV on, and it's gonna search for the remote, which I gotta click the home button, and then after that it'll tell you press the play to start. Set up English, of course. So it's scanning for networks. All right. Which?
Man in 86.
Man in 86. So find out your network, and then put your password in. Whatever it may be.
Let's see if it'll work.
Okay. After you connect, after you put in about 20 letters and numbers like they had. Okay, it was correct. Connection successful. All right. So it's going to check for updates to make sure that it's the most updated software. Downloading the latest software. It is.
Okay.
Your phone. I'm using my phone right there.
You went right to you. Okay. Hit the phone.
Right.
Sweep up.
Google.
You want Google?
Yeah.
You want Google? Here, Google right here.
Oh. I was testing to see if he was on top.
Boy, you better stop that. Okay, no signal.
Because it actually had to shut down in order to restart.
Okay.
So when it shuts down, your TV says I ain't got nothing connected to it.
Okay.
So once it connected, now it's restarting, it's updating everything again.
Maybe I did look at a movie tonight.
Yeah, all the movies up there. I will say, Wonder Woman 84, they're great.
It ain't.
Cause it ain't like Marvel. It's a DC, so they got
DC
a lot. Of,
normally do.
but they do a lot of storyline and stuff. But it is good. I ain't gonna tell y'all it's the new stuff that they brought in though.
Oh,
But
no.
yeah, there's some twists that they threw in there.
No kind of talk. What the world? Turn on the lamp. Oh,
She finally cut us.
it's on.
Oh,
The lamp is on. I didn't know who this was. I looked up here because it was open. I said, why did Alexis open? Because Alexis opened and thought it was mine, hers. And I looked at it. I said, I ain't ordered this. So I pulled out the things and I got to looking and everything. And I saw this. I'm like, Lord, look at these graces. And he ain't said nothing. Thanks, cuz. Ain't said nothing. You know better.
I ain't used them boxes, man. Them boxes so old now. I don't even use them. They ain't got enough stuff. I'm like,
I don't know what I did with my box.
Yeah, need to be.
No, I gave it to you and you did something with it. I don't know.
That's right. I think yours was broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why Alexis ended up getting me the
Roku.
Because she had it. Now I got to get me a TV for my living room because that is going out. It's going out. It'll come, and then next thing you know, it start getting black, and it'll move across.
Yeah, that's what's happening to my TV. But what happened is, during Christmas, we got one to replace it in the living room. So I got one that's kind of going black in the bedroom. But you actually, man, they so cheap, it ain't even worth trying to get it fixed.
Sure, God, ain't gonna,
no. It costs money to get it fixed. Yeah.
It ain't nothing but the picture tube.
See, but TVs like this actually have lights behind them, LEDs. So the newer TVs have LED strips behind the television, so to speak. So that's why sometimes it'll be out and it's crazy. Technology.
Well.
But they still, TVs ain't that expensive right now.
You know they ain't. They cheaper than ever. That's why they always break it fast too.
Yeah.
Hey, Carmen.
But you know what? Hey. Like when I get Walmart when I get my Walmart, I get the protection plan. Cause man, I got one for Zechariah. That thing it broke itself within about a year. But I forgot that I got it, so I threw the thing away, and then realized I had ordered it online at Walmart.
Oh,
and I got the protection plan. So for 2 years, they just replace it. You know, Walmart don't care. They just like, if you got that stuff, you just gotta take it back.
Hey, you in your orange and black, looking like a bumblebee.
This is pink. This is not
Girl,
orange.
you need to clean your glasses.
That look orange to me, and I ain't got.
You need some help with your glass. You need.
No, I don't.
You need some more light in here, or something.
Orange.
It look orange.
That's
if anything, it would look peach.
That ain't no. That's like a brownish.
That's gold, girl. That's old gold.
He said it's old gold too.
And look, this matching shoes. So I'm thinking, looking like a Lion King. You know.
Yeah. But that actually looks more peach than anything.
No.
It ain't orange. How about that? Let's start there. I don't care what you call it, but it ain't orange.
Go in the bathroom, cut the light on, so she can see. Okay.
But what Marilyn ran there cooking?
He's still wearing them boots and shorts. His kids got him back in there. She ain't cooking nothing.
We still ain't Thanksgiving. I mean Christmas.
Me too.
And ain't nobody trying to eat them.
Ain't nobody trying to eat
She just made some chicken salad or something.
I did turkey.
Turkey salad.
So she made turkey salad.
Yeah, turkey salad.
I need to get some. I thought that's what she did. I sure am gonna get some of that now. I love me some chicken and some
turkey
I don't
salad.
eat too much turkey salad. I gotta try it.
It's just like chicken.
It should taste the same, right?
But they gobble. Instead of cluck.
Gobble salad.
Instead of clucking, they gobbling.
My stomach growling. ain't hungry.
Look, I think I'm gonna wear this tomorrow.
Where that was?
I'm gonna see my mama. That's what I'm talking to right now.
How she doing?
She doing fine.
Okay,
You know,
y'all.
she got diabetes, but she's doing fine.
Okay. She on the insulin or the pill?
Insulin.
Oh no, I ain't not that. Thank God I ain't on no insulin.
Oh, don't you
pilly.
diabetic?
I'm pilly.
Oh, you on the pill?
Okay, you on the pill. Yeah,
I meant to get up walking this morning. God knows I didn't get up and go walking.
I think my mama was running from it because when the doctor was talking to us when she had that stroke.
Okay.
Tell me something. Let's be clear. She has
So
diabetes.
Are you new to Amazon or do you have an account?
I do have an account with Amazon.
Okay. So sign on. So whether you're new to Amazon or you have an account, you would do that accordingly. Okay. So now go to Amazon.com /code.
Wait a minute. Where you at?
Go. Going too fast.
I'm serious. He just going. So do I put it?
Yeah, put it in there.
Oh Lord, Eric,
what you got? What you doing over here? Is that you there?
Yeah, because some people
you
want me
trying
to help.
to do the video.
So based on whether you're new to it, if you have an account, just go to step 1, step 2, and sign in. If not, you will have to create one. Once the registration is complete, it actually identifies. You know, it's okay. It's gonna be registered to your account, and you say continue. Say Wi-Fi password to Amazon. Yes. Checking your backups. No parental control. No thanks. Get started.
Have you seen Mulan?
Yeah.
Is that good?
It is.
Oh, I think I want to see that first.
Yeah, it was good.
See what first? I want to see two.
Mulan.
Do you watch Pluto and stuff anytime?
Who?
Pluto. It's a TV app.
I know.
It actually have black channels and stuff too.
I know.
Yeah.
We got that on.
Yeah,
I don't know about that. How you say it? Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah.
Yeah, they pretty decent.
And Alexa's got Hulu.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And Netflix.
Okay, got it.
And stars.
You got stars. Mm-hmm. But you know what? With this, you don't need it.
Okay, thanks for letting me know because I will be unsubscribing.
Because
save my little $9.
Showing up, because you know what? As soon as it's done, it's right here. Okay, so that's your home screen.
Okay.
So now, in order to actually download the movie stuff, we gotta have to go and download a download app. It should be in your apps. It's probably let me
is
see.
that App Store?
Yeah, I'm at the. Well, it's let me check and see. Okay, let me see if it's in the App Store.
Cause you know I had to have my Hallmark and my Lifetime and my own and EBT, BET.
Got it all. Okay. The downloader is not here, so what we have to do. Okay, if you don't see your
email
downloader, what you can do is actually go up to all your apps, featured games, go to all categories. In all categories, you go to utilities. In utilities.
Wait a minute, go back up, go back.
The downloader, okay. The downloader is what you're going to need in order to set up all these other apps.
Okay.
So now we download it. So this will actually get you ready to set up the
Where you going, Alexis?
with all the.
I'm going to go play my video game. Bye.
Where?
At my friend's house.
Oh,
Then you
Lord.
open it. Of course, click allow and click OK. And the actual link is Troy Point. So it is Troy, TROY POINT.com. And then /FL.
You know, good and well ain't gonna remember all this.
No, I'm about to. You ain't gonna need to do it. Once I get it's on yours, it's already there. I'm gonna upload this to my YouTube channel, so it's available. Then you click install. Of course, you have to go to the settings so that you can actually, because it's a pretty much considered a foreign app. So you got to set your Fire Stick up so that it allows to install unknown apps. So you click on it, it'll go to it, and then instead of off, you turn it on and go to your other apps like Hulu, turn on. And then you can install unknown apps and click install. Hit your down button till you get to cancel, then click, then go over and click install again. Now, click on open. Go over, click on open. And now you have what's called the File Link app. This app is what allows you to upload like the Cyberflix Cinema HD, and you have to enter a code. Just so happens that if for any reason you need to find new codes or updates, you can go into Google and search for File Link codes 2020 or whatever year or month, and I usually search for like best File Link codes, and then that allows me to actually pick up the latest codes. Let me see this. All right. Okay, so once you're in the enter code, you press enter. It'll take you to the numbers. And I just usually just try some different codes that I found out, so that way I can find out which one works the best. Let's put in this one, see what's in it. 7 6 7 0 5 1 9 6. And some of these apps you need the mouse toggle. So you download, then you click on continue. If it needs a pin, it'll come up here to the pin, and then you hit to enter the pin. All of these codes don't require pins, but some of them do. But in the actual link itself, it'll tell you whether it requires a pin or not, and it'll actually give you the actual pin number. Okay, then click continue. And then you see this comes up. Of course, you can just dismiss this. Go on to the next one. And this is where all the apps are, like the Cinema CD and Cyberflix. So what you do is, let me go down and find a couple that we want to install here. MX Player. Normally, a lot of the apps require MX Player in order to play some of the actual videos. So I usually install one of them. To install it, you just click on the green download symbol, and then what happens is it'll actually install. But after it installs, you got to click on it again to actually install it. So right now it's downloading it. You see the green going across. Once it completes, then you click on it again, and you can actually do the install. It'll go to the settings again to just make sure that you actually allow it to install unfamiliar apps. So that's all you do with that. Make sure you turn that on. Then you go back, click on it, and now it actually you push on your down button, it'll go to cancel, and then bring it across to install, and that's installing it. So that's what you do to each application, which that particular one didn't actually install. But each application you want to install, that's what you would do to it. And like I said, I just usually go through them to see, because I don't remember which app got the Cyberflix and which one got the Cinema HD and all that stuff. I could write it down, but I don't be thinking about it.
You sure don't.
I be doing too much stuff at the time. Let me go through. Don't look like this one got most of the stuff that I usually. Okay, BTV is one that has good movies connected to it. And usually I try to get the one that says ad free, because some of them you do have ads that you keep seeing in between movies and whatever, after you play a movie or something like that. It's not during the movie, but like either before or after. But they do actually have ad free ones up here. So I usually download the one that actually says ad free. And then of course you go back to the install. Then you click over to open, just to make sure everything went fine. That's what your B look like. You allow. Then normally I just do the internal player. Of course, set up for English. That's your TV shows. So all the TV shows. And then you click on the 3 parallel lines. Yes.
It passed the house.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It passed the house.
Okay.
2000.
All right. Like, I have no idea what you're talking about. But you see. Oh, okay. I'm like, what in the world? No, but the $2,000 stimulus check passed the House, because they had to go vote on that, because he only signed for the 600, so they had to go back to do the 2,000.
Wait a minute. So
now,
you need to match that.
Okay, so B is downloaded. It shows all the different movies and TV setup scenes in there. Now I got to download Cinema. Okay, Cinema HD. That's another good one. And of course, you see the second one says free, no ad free. So you set it up and download Cinema HD. The green has finished. Then you click on it again. And you click down and over and do install.
Why don't they have this stuff already on the thing so you would just install it?
Because technically,
Is it legal?
no, it's not part of their system. And then you open. So again, you gotta accept the disclaimer and go through the log, read it.
Okay.
And then of course that one has the TV shows too. So that's the TV shows. You go over to the 3 lines, go down. It says movies. And that's all the new movies that this particular Cinema HD has. And you can always go across and do like filter. If you just want 2020 movies, you can do that. And then just the 2020 movies will come up. So there's all kinds of ways. If you want all the movies to show up, you do no filter. And say, for instance, you also have, like, when you click it down, you got the popular movies, now playing, upcoming, top rated, DVD release, new HD. So you can look all that. You can do fantasy. You can do it by, actually, all of them have this ability: fantasy, animation, drama, horror, action. So you can look for specific genres.
Mm-hmm.
And in television, what I do a lot of times is just to save myself some time. Say, for instance, I like watching Mandalorian was good to me. So It's
go
a,
ahead.
what happens is you go over, click on the heart.
Mm-hmm.
So now, if I go to favorites, I ain't got to search for it. It's in my favorites.
Oh.
So if you got stuff that you know you're gonna be watching the whole series and stuff like that, just click on the heart. Yeah. Girl, I'm telling you, it's good. You talking about action? It's like some deep. Me neither. You know, Carmen didn't either. She loved it though. Okay. Carmen like, wait a minute, I'm actually liking this.
I see what this about.
Yeah. All right. So we went back out. Now we see if Cinema X. Some of these you might just want to test them out, but some of them you got to do too much work instead of just clicking on one link. You got to do all that stuff about making sure that you're a person and real and all kinds of stuff. So I don't really mess with it. Okay, here goes Cyberflix. Let me see. Cyberflix. Updated. 1120. They usually tell you. Of course, I ain't got my shades on, so I can't even see. Make sure you got your glasses on your eyes. Okay. Updated 1120. So that's pretty recent. Okay, the one up here is 1420. Okay, I'll download this one.
But you need a password.
Yeah, just do it. You gotta do it one time. And then the normal process to install it. It'll install. And then I go ahead and open it just to make sure everything hunky-dory. Allow. Okay. And this one works in the same way. Now, of course, it always starts up with the TV series, and then you click over to movies, and just for the sake of showing you how, because if you click on the movie, what happens is it brings it up. Each one is a little different. It tells you like how you can just go in and change the player. This one you click on the play, go over, click on play, and it does it. It actually finds you the links. I generally use HQ links. HD links are okay a lot of times too. HQ is the best quality without having to worry about a whole bunch of buffering. Because anything above that is 380, 460, and 1220, all that stuff where it's extreme HD. Not even necessary. I usually like to use HQ Movie 252 clip watching. And then, like I said, that's usually pretty good for me. And then you can do it play or play with subtitles. I usually just do play. And bam. Extreme quality. HQ, like I said, your HQ is HD in the general sense. It's probably the lowest quality HD, but you ain't got to worry about a lot of buffering because it's there. And then, of course, you got to close caption. You can fast forward all kinds of ways, but you see that the quality is real good. This movie actually pretty good, too. I don't know if you watched number one, though.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So that's it. In a nutshell, to get out of it, you just back it out.
Excuse me.
Okay, and we back here. Let me see. Those are the main ones I use for movies, but I also use Free Flicks. That's a good one that actually got live TV on it. Okay, once that's finished, then click on it again to go ahead and install. open it up. And this one works in pretty much the same way. You can search by genre, year.
What you want?
And also on this one, this is when I say it has live TV. So you go to movies, TV shows, go down to live TV.
Mm-hmm.
And watch now. And you got several different settings. IPTV1 has to give you a certain amount of local channels. Then you go to IPTV2.
Mm-hmm.
So you just look to see. Of course, they like USA and international channels. And some of the basic ones that you would get on cable. Wish you moving kind of slow.
Mm.
Let me see. So now it's more just going through and finding out what you want to add to it. Of course, you only go through this one time. So once you get in here the first time, you're good to go. I also like to do a LiveNet TV, which is another free TV channel. It also gives you all of the like Showtime, Cinemax, and all the other stuff.